Alright. Last but not least. Intertwined Gold. With Lincoln New Year approaching, Caleb returned to Lincoln City a few days ago and has been crashing at my place. Wow. It is stuck. He is a little cray-cray. I kind of feel like he's allowed to be a little cray-cray though from what's gone on with him. So. Is this stuck? I think it's stuck. There we go. Alright. Mimberly is still showing, but lurking, but still showing support. Awesome. This box, that one, and the one with clothes. Let's move them all to the doorway.
You're getting rid of all this?
Yeah? Will you help me take them to the recycling center later? This final round of Lincoln New Year's cleaning is going much faster since Caleb is helping me. After moving the boxes, Caleb crouches down and pulls out a bottle of fabric freshener, giving it a slight shake in his hand.
There's still so much left, and you're still gonna throw it away? Didn't we buy this together when you first moved out?
Oh, expired months ago.
So...
Do I know there's going to be a new 6th male? I've heard rumors. I've heard down the grapevine there's rumors of it, but I'm not so sure.
You didn't like the scent?
Give me 1 second. I always get freaking overwhelmed by... How do I check this? Okay, here we go. I shake my head, and then I pick up a family photo from the TV cabinet, my fingertips brushing away a thin layer of dust. The scent always brings back memories of moths and dust balls, and over time I started using it less. If it weren't for this cleaning, I wouldn't have found it. I should just throw it away. A hint of nostalgia appears on Caleb's face. What is the face of nostalgia, guys? You guys know what the face of nostalgia is? I want to look that up right now. What is the face of nostalgia? I have no idea what that means. It's like a... It's like a... It's like a neutral face, like... That's the face of nostalgia, what?
Good thing you said you couldn't use it all by yourself. It saved us from buying things that expire too quickly.
Oh, daydream, like daydreaming, longing. Okay, cool. That's definitely me then.
Otherwise, they'd probably all end up in this box right now. We'll get you a new bottle of fabric freshener tomorrow. As for the couplets and paper cuttings for window decorations...
This was my place last time I checked. Since when did you take charge of arranging stuff? Caleb raises an eyebrow as he takes the photo from my hands and returns it to the TV cabinet.
All right. As your guest, I'm at your mercy. You call the shots.
That's more like it. Now, go. Bring in the plants from the balcony. It'll be cold tonight. Also, when my friends get here...
Have you decided how you're going to introduce me?
Caleb raises his hand using his evil to make the potted plants float through the door. Well, I could say you're a gardener. What did you guys pick? What did you guys pick? I'm pretty sure I know what you picked. This is in a world where we're dating him, right? My new boyfriend. Due to the nature of your work, you rarely have the opportunity to visit Lincoln. We mostly keep in touch online.
And then you'll tell your friends we broke up because a long-distance relationship was too difficult.
I was just throwing it out there. There's no way I'd tell my friends that. Why didn't you come up with something, huh? Like maybe you're a friend of a friend? The potted plants are lined up neatly in the corner of the living room, but Caleb doesn't do anything else with them. Instead, he looks at me.
Did you actually come up with that on the spot? Unless I misremembered something, you do have an old friend. He's on Gran's side of the family, the eldest son of her sister-in-law's fifth.
Is this the 6th LI you guys were talking about? The eldest son of her sister-in-law's 5th uncle. There's an old game called Sengoku Nightblood who's not available. My husband is more of a fan, but it's hard not to like Liverpool. There's just something about them.
Uncle. Based on that, I guess he's a friend of a friend, technically speaking.
Eh? Fine. Let's pretend that person exists. I'm going to assume you also say he really liked me when I was little.
You were so adorable when you were little. Who wouldn't like you?
I take half a step back and quietly avoid his gaze. I was just a kid, man. Who remembers stuff like that?
Well, I don't see a reason why I would forget our childhood.
Caleb reaches out and gives my head some firm pats. Boom, boom, boom,
Come on,
boom.
I'm just teasing you. What's there to be embarrassed about?
You really like talking about the past lately. Huh.
How else would I know if you secretly threw away the stuff I left behind?
Knowing this conversation could go on forever, I quickly cover my face with both hands and turn away, putting on an exaggerated display of distress. Oh, Caleb is bullying me again. Smiling, Caleb leans forward, purposefully tilts his head to get a better look at my expression.
Are you actually crying?
Yes.
Oh, you poor thing. Gran used to say that crying during the Link on New Year would chase away all your good luck. And anyone who sees you cry will be cursed with bad luck for the whole year, too.
It's not like I'm crying, bro. I'll wrinkle my nose and make a funny face at him. That's perfect. Since you're the only one who saw me, we'll have each other's company, no matter what happens. I want to be Gideon. So do I, Mari. So do I. We spend the whole day cleaning until we carry the last cardboard box to the recycling station. Now we're home and getting ready to make dinner. Pork rib soup simmers in the kitchen while Caleb sits on the floor. He's methodically changing the covers of the throw pillow to the ones with leopard prints. When the singing robot vacuum passes him, he picks it up and covers it with a glow-in-the-dark Apple sticker. Might want to take it easy there, bub. Remember, you're the only one sleeping here for the next couple of days. I crouch down next to Caleb and deliberately lower my voice.
Better watch out, bro, or else you might suddenly see a robot wandering around the living room with glow-in-the-dark stickers at night, and then...
After a brief silence, Caleb glances at me with an amused smile and finally puts down the robot vacuum.
How thrilling. Good thing I'll be spending Link on New Year's Eve with you instead of a robot that makes funny noises randomly.
What was that voice? I mean, it said it's a deep voice. I mean, I had to lower my voice even further.
I mean, if you gotta do a deep voice, you gotta go real low.
Before I can think of a response, the doorbell rings at just the right moment. I take this chance and hurry to answer it. And as I open the door, Tara peeks in with a bouquet of New Year's flowers in her arms.
Happy Link on New Year!
Hey, Tara.
Hey! Happy Link
Hey,
on New...
Simone. We were just talking about you, sweetheart. Simone, Talia. Simone's questioning gaze flits between me and Caleb before finally setting on my face.
So this is the friend you told us about?
Yeah, it's just a friend, bro. Like, Simone, I'm single. Hey, I'm single, girl. Caleb takes the flowers from their hands and flashes his signature bright, cheerful smile.
Hello there. Please, come in.
Caleb cooked almost everything for tonight's dinner. And as we eat, Caleb plays his assigned role perfectly. He even takes the initiative to keep the conversation flowing.
What kind of work does she usually do at the association?
Oh, the usual. She deals with some wanderers, writes reports, that sort of thing.
That's weird. I heard she's often away on business trips handling dangerous missions and whatnot. Is work always this hectic? No one's giving her a hard time,
Damn,
right?
he's doing the yandere thing. You know, the interrogation thing. We're a legitimate organization with straightforward workplace relationships. It's nothing like the company you work for in Skyhaven, Caleb. Caleb quietly places a chicken wing on my plate. His expression remains unchanged.
That's good to know.
Have you and her always been this close?
We were practically inseparable as kids, but I haven't really visited Lincoln since I started working. Even the closest people can grow apart when they don't see each other for so long. This is especially true since I'm a friend of a friend she gets along with, right?
I mean, we can reconnect if we see each other more, bro. I mean, just hit the gym. I take Caleb's bowl, fill it to the brim with the pork rib soup he spent the whole evening cooking, and push it towards him. Well, you rarely come back to visit, so focus on enjoying your meal instead of asking so many questions.
Okay. I'll do as you say.
Good boy. After dinner, Tara takes out 3 stems from the New Year's flowers she brought and arranges them on the table. She's going to do a flower reading. I choose a stem and Tara lays out its corresponding cards, one at a time. When she looks at me, her expression becomes increasingly enigmatic.
This indicates you'll encounter someone, a familiar face, who would become a very dangerous companion. Despite knowing better, you'll find yourself drawn to them time and again, always returning to their side. This inexplicable attraction might stem from an unforgettable past you share.
That's extremely on point for a fortune-telling forecast. Tara, you are a wizard. I look at Caleb, who's sitting to the side with his chin propped on his hand. Pretending to be nonchalant, he's looking my direction. When Caleb notices me staring back at him, his gaze lingers for a moment before turning to the cards on the table.
I think I'll draw a stem too.
What does it say? As we walk Tara and Simone downstairs, light snowflakes fall on us.
Andrew just texted me about wanting my help with a protocore weapon authentication. I need to get back to the association.
My
Out of
ride's
hours,
here.
man.
Bye-bye.
Bye! See you next year.
Yeah, Happy New Year! And I wish you will always be happy.
Before I can even respond, Tara waves goodbye and gets into the taxi. She really wanted to leave. She probably felt awkward third-wheeling vibes, for sure, right? Everything falls quiet, leaving only the sound of wind rustling through the trees. I think they figured it out. Or they know you're not just a friend of a friend, at least.
Your friends are so kind. They didn't call us out.
Caleb brushes the snowflakes off my scarf, then gently presses the back of his hand against my cheek.
All right, let's head back inside. Your face is freezing.
Yeah, it's really, really cold. We should hurry. I turn around while holding out onto Caleb's arm, then sneakily slip my hand into the crook of his elbow to warm up. Our shadows move closer as we walk together, stretching endlessly under the street lamp's light. The next day, Caleb and I watch a family-friendly movie and take a stroll to buy snacks and groceries. We watched Baymax or My Hero 6. Showing unspoken understanding, neither of us talked about last night. Instead, we discussed the somewhat boring movie. Okay. 4-4. Most of the snowfall from last night has melted. As I walk beside Caleb, my shoes crunch the remaining snow on the ground. The Asiatic apple trees along the road haven't bloomed yet. Beneath their bare branches, the station's projection screen plays cheerful New Year's songs.
As this year draws to a close, many are still on a journey far from home. In 10 hours, we'll welcome
Now
the
that you're back,
New Year.
You
We
won't leave
wish you
again soon, right?
happiness and peace in the
You bought
year
me a
to
lot of
come,
toothbrushes and
and
toothpaste.
We hope you
I
reunite
thought
with
you were
your
planning
loved
to
ones.
keep me around for a while.
Well, I don't just let anyone stay with me.
To you, am I not a friend of a friend?
As if anyone aside from us believed that. Caleb softly chuckles and holds the shopping bag with his other hand. As we walk, the back of his hand brushes against my arm. Once, twice, I count silently to myself. Yet he never takes my hand. As we walk past the garden where the Lantern Fest is being held, we can hear the lively shouts of vendors in the distance. The snow outside the courtyard has melted in the sun. The Nandina and rough-leaved holly remain lush and green, a rare sight during Lincoln's winter. I take a few steps and see someone selling couplets and New Year pictures in the courtyard. Well, we haven't forgotten any of these yet, have we?
Let's check it out.
The vendor handwrites each couplet, and business is booming. The ones that were just completed need time to dry. Caleb waits by the stall and tells me to sit nearby since it's too crowded here. I walk to the pavilion where a little girl sits at a stone table, carefully wrapping something in red paper. A what? Kumquats. Kumquats? Kumquats.
Kumquat.
That's a real word. A kumquat.
Kumquat.
Oh, beautiful. You say it so elegantly, sir. Say it one more time for me.
Kumquat.
Kumquat. An orange-like fruit related to the citruses with an edible sweet rind and acid pulp.
Kumquat.
There we go. You guys heard that enough? One more time?
Kumquat.
There we go. Kumquat. Kumquat?
Yeah, they bring good fortune when you display them at home, but ours are extra special.
The little girl holds up a wrapped kumquat. A cute face has been drawn on it.
See? You can draw a face that looks like you. And if you like someone, you can tie your kumquat to theirs with a red string. It works like magic.
You know, I probably eat this all the time, but I just don't know the name. I probably know it in like Chinese or something, I'm not sure. Let me see. Kumquat. Nope, that is a egg looking orange. No, I do know what it is. They're tiny, right? These things. Like that? Yeah, I've eaten these. No, I know what this is. I know what this is. Despite my skepticism, my hands reach out. I pick up 2 kumquats. Can I draw their face? Can I draw the faces on them myself? She furrows her brow as she thinks.
Could you please help draw some more? I'm selling so much that I can't draw them fast enough.
Damn, this lady knows how to hustle. Free labor as well. Several minutes pass, the little girl who recruited me carries her potted plants around, successfully making several more sales. I wrap the last few kumquats, carefully sketching faces on the paper. Well, I'll draw Caleb's face first. Suddenly, a hand reaches out and picks up one of the kumquats. I set aside to let the ink dry. Oh, and lo and behold, it is Caleb, right? Okay, I've never seen it like that before. I didn't know it would just do the memory. I follow the red string connecting it to the kumquat in my hand and look up. Caleb stands there holding the couplets, his smile perfectly matching the expression I drew on the kumquat.
This kumquat's expression looks awfully familiar. Are you gonna sell it with the others?
I pick up the kumquat representing me on the other end of the red string and wave it at him. Nope, this one only needs the company of one other kumquat. We can hang them together on the tree.
To sell them as a pair. Well, at least they'll be together.
Or we could just keep them. Caleb's smile grows wider as he sets down the kumquat and waves to catch the little girl's attention.
Let's buy these two. That way, we can take them home together. Then they'll never be apart.
That was sweet. It's almost 10 p.m. and when Caleb and I return home from our New Year's Eve dinner. On TV, the Lincoln New Year's program is playing. The host strings together an endless stream of holiday greetings and well wishes. In the background, Lincoln TV Tower is decked out in New Year's decorations. It displays through wishes for the coming year submitted by citizens. Let's hope Lincoln TV Tower doesn't get attacked for a third time. I look at Caleb, smiling. He shakes his head, scans the QR code on the screen and hands me his phone.
As witnesses of the last attack, we should send our wishes.
And I wish for tasty food and drinks for the coming year. I also wish to spend more time with my friends and may everyone be healthy and safe. On top of that, I'd also like to receive a lot of bonuses from my wishes. Gong hei fa choi. That's pretty much it. Can you fill them in for me? Caleb raises an eyebrow.
Are you forgetting someone on purpose?
Am I? You need to give me more of an obvious hint than that. Oh. Caleb smiles as he gently turns my chin to face him. I can feel myself tense up as I meet his unwavering gaze. Okay. Just send it already, alright? Add yourself in there while you're at it.
Oh, won't you look at that? Your well wishes are over the character limit. I'll trim them down for you.
I lean in to look, but I only catch a glimpse of the confirmation message that appeared after he pressed the send button. I wish Natalie a happy new year where all her dreams come true. May she spend more time with someone special. Talk about cunning. I curl up into a ball on the sofa and continue eating the kumquats he brought back. When I bite into a really sour piece, I pop the rest of it into Caleb's mouth.
That's the third one today.
But if we count it as the third sour piece of New Year's, it doesn't sound too bad.
Not bad. You keep stuffing me with everything you eat. Are you trying to make me gain 10 pounds by the end of New Year's?
You bet. And the first thing we'll do is put you on a scale to see how much weight you've gained. You can't use your evo to cheat. The audience's laughter drifts from the TV and Caleb laughs along. He pulls away the pillow between us and rests his head against mine. I bump my head against his and mess up his hair until it's as disheveled as mine. It's a playful act of revenge. You're heavy, Caleb. Don't get too close now.
This is the closest we've been this year. Stay still. Let me just stay here for a while.
I turn my head slightly and his lips are mere inches away, trembling softly with each breath. The kiss we silently swore never to talk about again blurs the line between dream and reality once more.
Pipsqueak.
Okay, that took me out. The way he just breathes and he's like, squeak. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't sound good. It's a turn off. It's a turn off. I don't even like it. If I was wearing headphones, I'd be shivering. Oh geez, you guys might be wearing headphones right now. One more time.
Pipsqueak.
That's really funny. Oh, beautiful. All the time.
Pipsqueak.
You guys, you know the previous stream, there was a guy through the story, and he's like, "You're making this hard, aren't you?" Ugh! Or something like that. That was so funny. That triggered me, but I'm hoping this triggers you guys. I'll probably upload it at some point, but it was really funny. I nervously look up, only to meet the gaze. The emotions reflected in his eyes mirror my own. Unsubscribing? Oh my gosh. It's so controversial. So half of you guys are like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. It's so dreamy. And then the other half are like, stop, stop, stop. Jeez. It's a battle in the chat right now. When you used to sit beside me before, did you look at me this way? Speaking the same thoughts? As a childhood friend? Suddenly, he covers my eyes with his hand. It's as if this is the only way to keep us from running away in the next moment. I place my palm. Can we get a poll in the chat to say if was that pipsqueak? Is the pipsqueak line hot? Can we get a poll, please? We need a poll, and it needs to be ironed out now. Pipsqueak? Oh yes. No, absolutely not. That's so good. I'm gonna put yes, Pipsqueak, because it's funny. Yes, Pipsqueak. My brow. He tentatively traces a path with his fingertips across my. Oh, I need to do it for the. I need to do it for the YouTubies. The YouTubies. Pipsqueak. Pipsqueak. How'd you spell it? There you go. Alright, guys, even the YouTube people can do it now. Pipsqueak. Did I do it? There we go. He tenderly traces a path with his fingertips across my brow, above my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, along my jaw. He comes to a stop at the corner of my lips. It's almost scary. One moment, I have the perfect, cheerful childhood friend. The next, he says, Pipsqueak.
Yeah. I must be quite the monster.
Damn, it really is a split. 45% think it's good, 55% think it's bad. YouTube, 60% think it's good, 40% think it's bad. Really? I don't like it. Like, you know, it's a bit weird. I like Kitten. Kitten's kind of hot. Hey, Kitten. It kind of rolls off the tongue quite nicely, you know. Then in the coming year, we should rename this place to the House of Monstrosity. He slowly tightens his grip on my hand until our fingers intertwine, just like that afternoon when we first met all those years ago. Caleb, you're not the only one of these dangerous thoughts, right, Pipsqueak? Outside, the snowflakes drift down in perfect silence, and inside the room a round Kumquat rolls off the windowsill, his red string pulling another along with it as they fall together. No matter what happened, the old year is finally coming to an end. When I open my eyes again, I find Caleb sleeping next to me, while standing, still wearing the little aeroplane hair clip I sneakily put in his hair last night. His arm is still trapped under me, and I turn onto my side to look at him, but he shows no signs of waking up. We must have fallen asleep after staying up past 4 in the morning. Doing what, Natalie? What are you doing, girl? I gently press 2 fingers against his forehead. I try to smooth away the worried fire that has appeared in his sleep. He looks like he's having a nightmare. His brows are scrunched up to the point where I can almost see tangled knots forming. Caleb catches my finger and suddenly opens his eyes.
I'm fine.
He seems lost in thought. I want to check this. Damn, this poll is 50-50. Are you serious? But then yes for Pipsqueak. Okay. I guess Pipsqueak is good.
Are you disappointed to wake up and find I'm the first person you see during the link on New Year?
I mean, one nightmare is all it takes for you to be a scaredy cat again, right? So why would you want me to say an answer to that? That's a trap question, Caleb. I swallow the rest of my careless response before it can leave my lips. However, I still regret almost saying it. I was just talking nonsense, man. Staying up so late must have fried my brain. Let's just forget what I said.
Yeah,
He's gonna say Pipsqueak.
I'm not even afraid of death.
He's gonna say it.
But I am afraid of waking up to hear you say you regret this. Just like you did in my dream.
Regret what? Regret what? Seeing him the first day of New Year's.
I'm afraid you'll suddenly realize I'm not the Caleb you wanted me to be. And I'm afraid you'll hate me.
I place my hand over his mouth. It's the first day of Lincoln New Year. No negative talking allowed in my chat room. Thank you very much.
Since when have I ever believed in tradition?
Well, believe in me instead then. Caleb, no one confesses their feelings to someone they hate. It doesn't matter what the occasion is, if there is any. I look up and meet Caleb's gaze. A hint of amusement flickers in his eyes.
Can I take that as you saying you like me?
Here we go. I'm not going to let him win on this day. I meet his gaze with equal determination. Did I ever say I liked you? You must have misheard me.
You're right, you didn't, but you just said those 3 words.
Could you be any more childish, dude? Just take a look at how big the sum of our age is.
We're not that old. You know, we're still young enough to play silly games and treat the world as our amusement park.
Then we must be the seesaw there. Wait, what? Then we must be the seesaw there. We're always trying to see who can get the upper hand.
And it's only natural for you to lose at this game. After all, I can always cheat using my evo.
Oh, you can you? A game like this should have a consolation prize, right? Otherwise, who'd want to play with you?
Isn't there one next to me, though?
What, a kumquat? I pout as I roll into Caleb's embrace, almost choking on my spit once more. I purposefully bump my forehead against his chin, and then I sneak a glance to see his reaction. Sunlight falls across our faces as we stay close together, illuminating the polished wooden floor. Everything feels transparent and pure in this moment. It's as if the New Year's morning sunlight has washed away our memories, happy or sad. All we're left with is the innocence you'd find with newborn creatures. On the first morning of a new world, all we see is each other. Well, when I woke up and saw you beside me, my first thought was, I am so glad that Caleb is alive. He even returned home to spend Lincoln New Year with me.
Yeah, he's still alive. And he'll return to your side for every Lingon New Year from now on to celebrate with you, regardless of which version of Caleb he becomes.
I see. I nod and sit up to look outside. Fresh snow blankets the branches and their intertwined shadows stretch into the room, wrapping around us like an embrace. So, where's my New Year's gift? You promised to stay with me from this point forward. Shouldn't you kick off this first year with a bang?
Lucky for you, I actually did prepare something.
Ooh, what'd you get? What'd you get? Wait, what are you doing? Caleb takes my hand and winds a delicate silver bracelet around my wrist. A small apple charm catches the sunlight, sparkling brilliantly. He places a tender kiss in my palm, one filled with devotion, asking nothing more.
Happy New Year.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet.
You'll always be the first person I want to see when I wake up.
You definitely wouldn't want to see me when I wake up. I'd be like, huh? What? Who? What time is it? 1 o'clock? Huh? Oh, that was sweet. That was really sweet. I liked that. That was really nice to round it out, actually. Which did you like better? Painful Signal or Intertwined Gold? I have a feeling you would be amused by Verified Rumor. I really liked Painful Signal. I love... It's edgy. It's so edgy, and it scratches my... Like... Why am I doing this to my chest? It scratches that, you know... deep story-related, you know, emotional badassery, sweetheart sort of thing. I haven't done Verified Rumor, no. I really like Painful Signal, but this Intertwined Gold was really sweet. It's really, really cute. Yeah, it's really sweet. It touches you, doesn't it? And the way the voice actor went, you know, Happy New Year. It's sweet. But for me, I like a little bit of like emotional stress. There's no stress in that one. It's just cute. It's a little bit of like concern and anxiety, but Painful Signal is like, the only way you can feel me is pain, buddy. And I want to feel that pain with you. And it's like, yo, that's so edgy. That's so edgy. I love it.